Hello and welcome to Travel Pulse TV. We're so excited to share with you our love for France, a country that's captured our hearts time and time again. From bustling cities to charming villages, France is a tapestry of experiences waiting to be explored. Over the next few episodes, we'll journey together through some of the most captivating destinations this diverse country has to offer. We'll wander through world-class museums, savor the flavors of exquisite cuisine, and soak in the enchanting ambiance that only France can offer. So grab your beret, pack your sense of adventure, and get ready to fall in love with the magic of France. Our first stop takes us to the heart of France, Paris. The City of Lights needs no introduction. It's a place that lives up to every ounce of its romantic reputation, and then some. Imagine strolling along the Seine, its banks lined with booksellers and artists capturing the city's essence. As the Eiffel Tower shimmers in the twilight, you'll understand why Paris is a city that steals hearts. But Paris is more than just iconic landmarks. It's in the charming cafes, where locals linger over coffee and conversation. It's in the vibrant markets, overflowing with fresh produce and local cheeses. It's in the air itself, a blend of history, artistry, and a certain je ne sais quoi that makes Paris, well, Paris. Of course, no trip to Paris is complete without experiencing its world-renowned landmarks. The Louvre Museum, home to masterpieces like the Mona Lisa, will leave you breathless. Climb the Arc de Triomphe for a panoramic view of the city, its grand boulevards radiating outwards like spokes on a wheel. And speaking of grand, the Palace of Versailles, with its opulent gardens and Hall of Mirrors, offers a glimpse into France's royal past. But don't be afraid to wander off the beaten path too. Explore the charming neighborhood of Montmartre, a haven for artists with its cobblestone streets and the Sacré-Cœur Basilica perched atop its hill. Get lost in the Latin Quarter, a historic student area buzzing with energy and sidewalk cafes. Each neighborhood has its own personality, waiting for you to discover it. No trip to Paris is complete without indulging in its culinary delights. Savor the flaky perfection of a croissant at a local boulangerie, or treat yourself to a decadent pastry at a traditional pâtisserie. Enjoy a leisurely lunch at a charming bistro, where you can sip on a glass of French wine and watch the world go by. And for a truly special evening, experience the elegance of a Parisian dinner, a symphony of flavors that will tantalize your taste buds. But Paris offers more than just food. Catch a show at the Moulin Rouge, the iconic cabaret that embodies the city's vibrant nightlife. Spend an afternoon browsing the designer boutiques on the Champs-Élysées, or lose yourself in the pages of a good book at Shakespeare & Company, the legendary English bookstore. Paris is a feast for the senses, and each experience will leave you wanting more. From the City of Lights, we journey south to the sparkling French Riviera and the vibrant city of Nice. With its stunning coastline, azure waters, and year-round sunshine, Nice is a feast for the senses. Imagine yourself strolling along the Promenade des Anglais, the iconic walkway that hugs the Mediterranean Sea, the gentle sea breeze, the sound of waves crashing against the shore, the vibrant energy of this coastal city, it's pure magic. Nice offers a unique blend of French and Italian influences, evident in its architecture, cuisine, and even its dialect. Explore the narrow, winding streets of Nice, the city's old town, with its colorful buildings and charming shops. The cuisine of Nice reflects its unique location, blending French sophistication with Mediterranean flavors. Indulge in fresh seafood at one of the many restaurants lining the port, or savor the simple yet delicious flavors of a salade niçoise. Be sure to try soca, a local chickpea pancake best enjoyed hot from a street vendor. And don't miss out on the regional wines, often with a lighter, fruitier taste. As the sun sets over the Mediterranean, Find a spot on a terrace overlooking the water and sip on a refreshing pastis, the anise-flavored aperitif synonymous with the south of France. Nice is a city that invites you to slow down, savor the moment, and embrace the simple pleasures of life. Lyon's heart and soul lie within the cobblestone streets and hidden passageways of Vieux-Lyon, the city's captivating old town. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a journey back in time, a labyrinth of narrow alleys, secret courtyards, and architectural gems that whisper tales of centuries past. As you wander through the maze-like streets, be sure to look up and marvel at the colorful facades of the Renaissance buildings that line the alleyways. These architectural masterpieces, once home to wealthy merchants, are adorned with intricate carvings, ornate balconies, and hidden details that will transport you back to Lyon's golden age. Don't miss the traboulets, secret covered passageways that weave through the buildings, connecting streets and courtyards. These hidden corridors, once used by silk workers to transport their precious fabrics, offer a glimpse into Lyon's rich history and provide a welcome escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. Vieux-Lyon is best explored on foot, allowing you to soak up the atmosphere, discover hidden treasures, and get delightfully lost in the charm of this historic neighborhood. As the sun begins its descent, Lyon undergoes a magical transformation, its buildings and bridges illuminated in a warm, ethereal glow. Known as the City of Lights, Lyon rivals Paris with its breathtaking illuminations. Every evening, Lyon's landmarks come alive with light and color. The majestic Basilica of Notre-Dame de Fourvière becomes a beacon of light, casting a watchful eye over the city below. Stroll along the Rhône at night, and you'll be treated to a mesmerizing display of light installations. Our journey begins at the Vieux Port, the beating heart of Marseille for over 2,600 years. You'll see colorful Pointu fishing boats bobbing in the harbor, a reminder of the city's deep connection to the sea. Grab a seat at a waterfront cafe, order a pastis, and simply watch the world go by. From the Vieux Port, you can catch a ferry to the Château d'If, the island fortress made famous by Alexandre Dumas' The Count of Monte Cristo, or wander through the nearby Panier district, Marseille's oldest neighborhood, a maze of narrow streets and pastel-colored buildings. The Vieux Port is a feast for the senses, a place where history, culture, and the Mediterranean lifestyle intertwine. Take a deep breath, relax, and let the spirit of Marseille wash over you. Now let's ascend to Marseille's highest point, crowned by the majestic Notre-Dame de la Garde. This basilica, affectionately known as La Bonne Mère, the Good Mother, watches over the city, a beacon of hope and protection for sailors and residents alike. As you climb the hill, either on foot or by the charming little train, you'll be treated to breathtaking panoramic views of Marseille. The red-tiled roofs spread out before you, the glittering Mediterranean stretching to the horizon. It's a sight that will take your breath away. Inside the basilica, the atmosphere is one of serenity and awe. Intricate mosaics and gleaming gold leaf adorn the interior, a testament to the devotion of the people of Marseille. Light a candle, say a prayer, and feel the weight of history and faith wash over you. Before descending, take some time to explore the esplanade surrounding the basilica. Enjoy the panoramic views, purchase a souvenir from the local vendors, and savor the peacefulness of this special place. For a taste of something truly unique, we're heading to the Muséum, Marseille's Museum of European and Mediterranean Civilizations. This architectural marvel, connected to the historic Fort Saint-Jean by a breathtaking footbridge, houses a fascinating collection exploring the cultures of the Mediterranean basin. Inside, you'll find exhibits dedicated to everything from ancient maritime trade routes to contemporary art and photography. The museum's innovative approach to history and culture will challenge your perspectives and leave you with a deeper understanding of this complex and fascinating region. Be sure to take a stroll across the footbridge to Fort St. Jean, another historic gem offering stunning views of the city and the sea. Explore the fort's ramparts, wander through its gardens, and let your imagination transport you back to Marseille's past. The Museum is more than just a museum. It's a cultural hub, a place to learn, reflect, and connect with the rich tapestry of Mediterranean history and heritage. Don't miss it. Our journey begins at the heart of Bordeaux, the majestic Port of the Moon. This crescent-shaped curve on the Garonne River earned its poetic name for its reflecting waters. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to Bordeaux's rich maritime past. Stroll along the quays and admire the grand 18th century facades. These buildings now house chic boutiques, charming cafes, and world-class restaurants. Visit the Place de la Bourse, a masterpiece of French classical architecture. Its reflecting pool and fountain are especially magical at night. No trip to Bordeaux is complete without delving into the world of its legendary wines. Renowned for its prestigious wines, Bordeaux offers an unforgettable experience for wine lovers. Venture into the rolling vineyards and charming chateaux. From Medoc Reds to Sauterne Whites, Bordeaux tantalizes your taste buds. Don't miss the Cité du Vin, a captivating wine museum. Bordeaux's elegance extends beyond its waterfront, with stunning architecture and cultural treasures. The Grand Theatre, a neoclassical masterpiece, dominates the Place de la Comédie. Admire its grand facade. Inside, be awed by sweeping staircases, gilded balconies, and plush velvet seats. Catch a performance, opera, ballet, or a classical concert. Explore charming squares, boutiques, and outdoor cafes. Stroll through Jardin Public's serene paths and botanical gardens. Bonjour from Strasbourg, a city that straddles the mighty Rhine River, right on the border of France and Germany. This strategic location has given Strasbourg a rich and sometimes tumultuous history, with periods under both French and German control. But through it all, Strasbourg has maintained a unique identity, blending Germanic and French influences in its architecture, culture, and cuisine. As you stroll through the Grand Isle, the historic heart of Strasbourg, you'll be enchanted by half-timbered houses, winding cobblestone streets, and the towering presence of the Strasbourg Cathedral. This pink sandstone masterpiece is a marvel of Gothic architecture, with its intricate carvings, soaring spire, and astronomical clock that's been ticking since the 16th century. But Strasbourg is more than just a pretty face. It's a vibrant city with a youthful energy, thanks in part to its large student population and its role as the seat of the European Parliament. So grab yourself a pastry from a local boulangerie, and let's dive into the heart of this fascinating city. One of the most charming neighborhoods in Strasbourg is Petite France, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here you'll find canals crisscrossing through a warren of narrow streets, lined with picturesque half-timbered houses, many of which date back to the 16th and 17th centuries. Originally home to tanners, fishermen, and millers, Petite France is now a popular spot for strolling, shopping, and enjoying a meal at one of the many restaurants with canal-side terraces. As you explore Petite France, be sure to look out for the ponts couverts, or covered bridges, which were once part of the city's fortifications. These bridges offer fantastic views of the canals and the surrounding neighborhood. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a boat tour for a unique perspective of Strasbourg from the water. No visit to Strasbourg would be complete without experiencing its culinary delights. From traditional Alsatian dishes like choucroute garni, which is sauerkraut with meats, and tarte flambée, a thin-crust pizza, to Michelin-starred restaurants and cozy windstubs, or wine bars, Strasbourg has something to satisfy every palate. Bonjour from Toulouse, the pink city of southwestern France. Known for its distinctive terracotta brick architecture, Toulouse basks in the warm sunshine of the Midi-Pyrenees region. This vibrant city, situated on the banks of the Garonne River, boasts a rich history dating back to Roman times, evident in its well-preserved ruins and captivating museums. Toulouse is a city of contrasts, effortlessly blending its historical legacy with a youthful, energetic spirit. As the aerospace capital of Europe, home to Airbus, Toulouse pulsates with innovation and a forward-thinking mentality. But don't let that fool you. This city also knows how to relax and savor life's simple pleasures, as evident in its lively cafe culture and delicious southwestern cuisine. No trip to Toulouse is complete without a visit to Cité de l'Espace, a fascinating theme park dedicated to space exploration. Here you can experience what it's like to be an astronaut, marvel at real spacecraft, and learn about the mysteries of the universe. It's an unforgettable experience for space enthusiasts of all ages. But Toulouse is not just about rockets and satellites. It's also a city that knows how to indulge in the good things in life. Indulge in a cassoulet, a hearty stew made with duck confit, sausage, and beans, a true specialty of the region. And don't forget to treat yourself to a slice of fenêtre, a delicious almond cake that's been a local favorite for centuries. Toulouse's historical center is a treasure trove of architectural gems. From the impressive Capitole building, the seat of the city council, to the Basilica of Saint-Sernin, one of the largest and best-preserved Romanesque churches in France. Stroll along the banks of the Garonne River, enjoying the picturesque views and the lively atmosphere. As you wander through the charming squares and narrow streets of Toulouse, be sure to visit the Jacobins Church, a masterpiece of Southern Gothic architecture. Its soaring vaulted ceilings and stained glass windows create an ethereal atmosphere that will leave you breathless. A bonjour from Lille, a charming city in northern France. With a distinctly Flemish flair, located just a stone's throw from the Belgian border, Lille boasts a rich history as a trading center, evident in its grand architecture and cobbled squares and lively market atmosphere. Lille is a city that effortlessly blends old-world charm with a modern, cosmopolitan vibe. Its historic center, Vieux-Lille, is a pedestrian's paradise, with narrow streets lined with boutiques and bistros, and traditional estaminets, perfect for enjoying a hearty Flemish meal. One of Lille's most striking landmarks is the Citadelle de Lille, a masterpiece of military architecture designed by Vauban, Louis XIV's renowned military engineer. Explore its imposing ramparts and moats, and learn about its strategic importance throughout history. Art lovers will find plenty to admire in Lille. From the Palais des Beaux-Arts, home to an impressive collection of Flemish, French, and Dutch paintings, to the l'OM, a modern art museum showcasing works by Picasso, Modigliani, and other renowned artists. No trip to Lille is complete without experiencing its vibrant market scene. Don't miss the Grande Braderie de Lille, one of Europe's largest flea markets, held annually on the first weekend of September. It's a bargain hunter's paradise, with everything from antiques and vintage clothing to local crafts and regional specialties. Indulge in Lille's culinary delights, from moules frites, the classic pairing of mussels and fries, to water zouille, a creamy stew originating from nearby Belgium. And be sure to try a local craft beer, as Lille is known for its brewing tradition. Nantes, nestled on the Loire River, is a city that effortlessly blends its rich history with a vibrant modern energy. You know, it's the kind of place where you can wander through medieval castles one minute and stumble upon cutting-edge art installations the next. This fascinating city was once a major port, and its maritime legacy is woven into its very fabric. As you explore its charming streets, keep an eye out for the details, the nautical motifs, the grand old warehouses, the echoes of a time when ships from around the world docked at its bustling quays. The magnificent Château des Ducs de Bretagne, a stunning example of medieval and Renaissance architecture, stands proudly as a testament to Nantes' regal past. Walk its ramparts. Imagine the dukes and duchesses who once called it home, and let history come alive. And don't miss the Machine de Lille, an extraordinary project that marries art, science, and imagination. Here, you'll encounter whimsical mechanical creatures inspired by the works of Jules Verne, a native son of Nantes. What we love about Nantes is how it embraces its industrial past, while transforming it into something new and exciting. Les Machines de Lille, for example, is built on the site of former shipyards, a testament to the city's ability to reinvent itself. Be sure to take a ride on the Grand Elephant, a 48-ton, 40-foot-tall mechanical marvel that strolls along the waterfront, spraying water from its trunk and delighting onlookers. It's a whimsical reminder of the power of creativity and engineering. But Nantes isn't just about grand spectacles. Wander through the Quartier Gralin, an elegant district filled with charming boutiques, sidewalk cafes, and a beautiful opera house. It's the perfect place to savor a leisurely lunch, or simply soak in the city's refined ambiance. And as evening descends, make your way to the Miroir d'Eau, a stunning water feature that transforms into a magical spectacle of light and reflections after dark. It's a captivating spot to end your day in Nantes. No trip to Nantes would be complete without experiencing its culinary delights. This is a city that takes its food and drinks seriously, and you'll find a delightful array of options to tantalize your taste buds. Be sure to sample the local seafood, especially the fresh oysters from the nearby Atlantic coast. And don't miss the chance to try gâteau nantais, a delicious rum-soaked cake that's a true specialty of the region. For a taste of local life, head to the Marché de Talensac, a bustling covered market overflowing with fresh produce, regional cheeses, and other local delicacies. It's the perfect place to pick up a picnic lunch, or simply soak in the sights and smells of a traditional French market. And as you wander the city, be sure to stop in at one of the many crêperies for a taste of Brittany's iconic dish. Whether you prefer a classic butter and sugar crepe, or a savory galette filled with ham, cheese, and eggs, you're in for a treat. Cannes. Just the name evokes images of red carpets, movie stars, and the undeniable glamour of the French Riviera. But Cannes is more than just a playground for the rich and famous. It's a city with a rich history, stunning natural beauty, and a vibrant culture. No visit to Cannes would be complete without a stroll along the Promenade de la Croisette. Admire the Belle Époque architecture, browse designer boutiques, and spot a celebrity or two. Visit the Palais des Festivals, the iconic venue of the Cannes Film Festival. Cannes is famous for its stunning beaches. Spend an afternoon lounging on the sand. Whether public or private, find your perfect spot. Rent a paddleboat or kayak to explore the coastline. Try windsurfing or stand-up paddleboarding. In the evening, experience vibrant nightlife. You might even spot a celebrity, or take a stroll along the Promenade de la Croisette. While Cannes itself offers plenty to see and do, it's also a great base for exploring the surrounding French Riviera. Take a day trip to the picturesque town of Ise, perched high on a clifftop overlooking the Mediterranean. Or hop on a ferry and visit the Larens Islands, a tranquil oasis just a short boat ride from the coast. And no trip to the French Riviera would be complete without a visit to Monaco. This tiny principality is home to glamorous casinos, luxurious hotels, and the famous Monte Carlo Grand Prix circuit. So whether you're drawn to Cannes for its glamour, its beaches, or its proximity to some of the most beautiful spots on the French Riviera, you're sure to have an unforgettable experience in this iconic city. From the Eiffel Tower, to the beaches of Nice, from the vineyards of Bordeaux, to the canals of Strasbourg, France offers a tapestry of experiences that capture the heart and soul. Whether you're an art enthusiast, a history buff, a foodie, or simply someone who appreciates the finer things in life, France has something extraordinary in store for you. So pack your bags, embrace the joie de vivre, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in one of the most captivating countries on Earth. Happy travels!